Hey everyone! So we are live here at Desert Vista campus for Career Cafe, and you are joining us for Cyber Career Cafe. So what that means is that if you are not able to join us on campus for the actual event, which is happening until 1 o'clock, then don't worry, because you can watch us right now live here through our Facebook page. So what I am going to do here is bring you one of our table topics, which is cover letters, and give you a chance to meet the staff member who is leading it, Tanya. Ask her some questions if you join us live, but basically give you some of the tips that you would learn if you were here at the event. Sound good? I think so, so let's go ahead and dive in. So let me flip the camera around here so that I can introduce you to the one and only Tanya. And why don't you tell them what it is that you do here?
Hi, I'm Tanya, and I'm one of the counselors at the West Campus. We've got counselors at all of the campuses at Pima Community College, and we can help you in all areas of career search, job search, career exploration, resume writing, and cover letters, which is my topic here today at the Career Cafe.
And if they were an online student, could they also work with a counselor through Pima Online?
Absolutely, absolutely. We have a special set of counselors through the community campus that work specifically with our online campus.
Wonderful. And so when this video goes on replay, I will make sure that the link to that is available. I see that we have somebody joining us. Welcome. If you have any questions, drop those down in the comment box below, and we will make sure that we answer those for you. So Tanya, if a student were to just ask you some basic questions about how to get started with a cover letter, what tips would you give them?
Well, first of all, a cover letter is a letter that accompanies your resume. Sometimes they might be called a cover letter, they might be called a letter of intent, they might be called a letter of introduction. And really what they are is just a letter that tells a little bit about yourself, about your personality, a little bit maybe about your passion and why you're going into the career field that you're going into, to give a little bit more personal information to accompany your skills that go with your resume, to introduce yourself to your employer.
Wonderful. So if there was a format that you would recommend, what are the key things that a student should know?
Well, a cover letter doesn't have to be lengthy. You don't want it to be more than a page long. You want it to be easy to read, because if it's not easy to read, then an employer's not going to read it. So you want it to have good margins. You want it to be a 12-point font, probably double-spaced. You want it for old people like me to be able to read it. Probably about 3 paragraphs. So the first paragraph, you just want to introduce yourself. You want to explain what job you're interested in and how you found out about it. This also helps the employer know where their marketing dollars are being spent and if they're being spent well. Employers want to know why you want to work for their company, and so they want to know not that you just want a job, but that you want to work for them. So this is a really kind of a time to let it shine, what you know about them. The second paragraph, you want to sell yourself as the ideal candidate. Now, what you don't want to do here is just reiterate what your resume is going to tell them. If there's something that's specific in the resume or the job description that they really want to know about, say they're talking about sales or they're talking about a particular skill that you just knock out of the ballpark, that you just got mastered, this is your time to shine and let them know just how you exceeded that, ways that you've demonstrated this through your education or your job experience. Explain to them exactly why you'd be an asset to their company and what's going to set you apart. And then finally, in your last paragraph, you're going to want to request an interview with them. Let them know again why you want this job. Thank them for their time in reading your resume and your cover letter, and then ask them for the time to interview with them.
Awesome. Great. And then always, as much as possible, try and quantify your examples, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. They want to know, you want to give specifics. You want to give examples. If you say that you work in a fast-paced industry, you want to explain what fast-paced is. If you work in a Subway, for example, and you're making sandwiches every day, are you making 350 sandwiches a day, or are you making 35 sandwiches a day? Mm-hmm. If you're answering the phone somewhere, are you answering it 35 times a day, or are you answering it 135 times a day? Those types of things can definitely help to explain yourself, and employers like numbers.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Tanya. And like she was saying, if you have any questions that you want to follow up with her or any other counselor at a campus or online, send them a question. I will make sure that you have their reference numbers available. You can always just go to the Pima website as well, pima.edu. Do a Google search for counselors on there, and then their contact information is available through that as well. So thanks for joining us with Cyber Career Cafe. We hope to see you again soon.